Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Expert Mode. So, last time we were working on the circuit and assembling machines at the very end, the advanced ones. And so there was a few things that I was working on off stream. First things first, I'll show you that up here real quick. So I did upgrade um, my sugarcane farm up here, which it got turned off. It's not supposed to be off right now. Okay, so it was three before. There was three of them, but now it's five. So I added two more snads, and then set up the sugar cane and the redstone stuff for that. So now we're getting a bunch more sugar cane. And downstairs, so I was cooking some stainless steel. We've got 50 stainless steel ingots in the blast furnace right now. I was also getting some more tin, copper, and some other stuff off stream. And then let's see, anything over here? Yeah, I guess I was getting some more rubber also. More rubber, just a little bit of glue, I guess. Over here, there was a couple things I've added, of course. Um, so I did add the fluid terminal here. Now there's nothing in there yet, but I was once so if I have a fluid tank on the ground, right, and I put a storage bus on it and link it to the terminal, it will then show you that in here. And if I really wanted to, I could have like a bucket in my inventory and just take fluid out of here and not have to go find the tank, for example. Or, I mean, you could obviously have the tank inside the terminal and just pull it out too, if you wanted like that. Um, so I did add that. And then as far as um, auto crafts go, I did use all 32 patterns. They're all gone now. The initial ones that I made. And you can see all the stuff that I've made so far here. Um, so it's some of those wires, more wires, some fluid and item filters. I did set up one of the integrated logic circuits, so as long as I didn't make everything here auto craftable. Um, Obviously the diodes are, and the fine copper wire set up to autocraft, but more importantly, as long as I have all the stuff in here, I can just tell it to, like, let's say I want 15 of them. As long as I have everything, I can just click start and not have to worry, it'll just spit out 15 of them for me. Um, I set up the electric motors, but again, I didn't set up the individual stuff necessarily, like, because I don't have a polarizer connected to the network yet, so I can't auto craft magnetic steel rods, but I did obviously set up regular steel rods to be auto crafted. ME interface, I did set that up, but again, the magnetic steel rods, um, I don't have a pulverizer slash grinder hooked up to the ME network, so I'd have to have Fluix Dust already in the network. And then I also don't have a fluid solidifier connected yet, so I just have to have this stuff in my network for now until I get that stuff hooked up. Then I can have it autocraft that stuff. But as long as I have everything, it's literally just as simple as pressing start for now. So all that's all good to go. Um, So I was just, this is what we made, one of the things that we made last time. Now this advanced assembling machine here is going to be used for, where were we? This is the one, right? Yeah. So we did that one last time, and I believe that's what is required for these SMD components. If you look at them, it says HV assembler, all of them, HV assembler, which is what this is. So this gives us access to all of the SMD components, as long as we have, the actual stuff. The gallium foil, I think it's going to be a little bit annoying, I guess, because to get gallium ingots, right? Remember we need gallium dust, which means we're going to have to be um, either getting like bauxite or um, centrifuging, or not centrifuging. I think it was electrolyzing. Was it the sphalerite, right? S- Sphalerite. Is it this? Oh yeah. You can always electrolyze sphalerite dust, but it does take a while because you can only have a 20% chance to get a small pile, and you need 4 of those to get to 1 gallium dust. But that's obviously one way. Carbon dust. I think we have plenty of carbon right now, so that shouldn't be too bad. Gallium arsenide, platinum, polyvinyl chloride sheets. We've got those. Mm, okay. So, there's one other thing. Oh, I did have that draining too, to get some more, ethylene. Looks like we got another 8,000. I was making more ethylene also, or I was making more polyethylene. We have 24 buckets right now. Um, and we did drain some of that into polyethylene sheets here. Um, okay. We've got a good amount of stuff here. Okay. Well, we can fill that up at some point. Did I do anything here with the dynamos and stuff? I don't think so. This is what it looked like last time. Now, I was thinking I might add one more advanced steam turbine because, so the reason why I obviously made 5 total snads up there with the sugarcane, the 3 was not cutting it for when I was running 4 steam dynamos, right? It wasn't producing sugarcane fast enough, and it was getting slowly drained. So now it can actually keep up with 4 steam dynamos running, and it'll still go up, for example. And we need to have all of these turbines running right now at full power. We need 4 steam dynamos running. Now, if I were to add another advanced steam turbine, and they were all running, I'd probably have to have that 5th steam dynamo running if they're all at full power. So if I do add another advanced steam turbine, I was thinking I'd put it below this energy converter and then have the output going up towards it. Oh, let me show you these view cells that I made also, real quick. Let's head over here. So This one I named int logic circuit, essentially. So if I put that in there, it just makes it, it's like a filter, so I can just see, here's all the stuff that is required for integrated logic circuits, right? Now, it's not super necessary, especially once you get it auto-crafted, but if you don't have it set to auto-craft, then this is an easy way to just stick an item in here and then just pull out these items, because these are the items that you need for the integrated logic circuit. But once it's auto-craftable, then it's not really necessary. But that's that one. Here's the good integrated circuit stuff right here. And then the advanced integrated circuit. You can see everything there. It's kind of nice filtering. And then I was gonna make some more blank patterns because, as I said before, I'm out. So I'm gonna make, I think 32 more, to be honest. Um, just so that I have some more patterns. I don't like running out of those. So we've got 32 more patterns. Oh yeah, let's go here again. So as far as actual circuits go, right, we've got 32 integrated logic circuits right now, with them being auto-craftable. We've got 7 of the good integrated circuits. Those aren't auto-craftable just yet, but we can actually do that now that we have more patterns. And then the advanced integrated circuits. So I think we can actually go ahead and get those other ones set up now. So it's this one. Um, yeah. So we would just do that. And then you would put that in the advanced circuit assembler. And then you would do one for this one. Oh, I'll also show you one other thing that I did too. Uh, right, that one. Yeah, that should be everything. All right, so we'll put that inside there. Okay. So now if you look at all the craftable stuff, you'll see that we've got all of these set to craftable now. Integrated, good, and advanced. So if I wanted these, I could just do, let's say if I wanted 2, as long as I have all this stuff in here, because I obviously don't have this stuff set to auto-craftable yet, most of it, besides these. I can just click start and it'll spit them out for me. I did finally make soldering alloy, so we've got almost a full thing in here, 11 buckets worth of soldering alloy. So this will be a good amount. This will last a while for a decent amount of circuits, hopefully. Because it only uses 72 millibuckets, and we've got 11,304. So that should be good for 157 crafts of whatever I'm doing. So that should last a while. For stainless steel, I've got a little bit right now, but this is not going to be enough to do a lot of HV stuff. So I'll obviously keep getting more stainless steel, but I'm going to have to make more stainless steel dust too, because this is the last little bit that I haven't smelted yet. I do have more manganese still. The nickel and chrome though, or I have nickel, but chrome, I think I think that's all I have is 9 chrome, I think. But let me double check. Oh, I have 4 here. Okay, yeah, so definitely gonna have to get more chrome for more stainless steel at some point. But 9 of them would get me 81 more stainless steel, so that's not too bad. Um, okay, so in terms of what we're gonna be working on, um, oh, wait, I think I explained this last time. Or did I add that off stream? So I do have, in case I didn't, I do have 3 assembling machines here, right? You can see that. I'm pretty sure I explained this already, but we've got polyethylene, glue, and rubber. So these ones are for, certain um, recipes, like this one's for the copper cables and stuff like that. Um, this one's for, um, it's gonna be for the circuit boards, but I didn't put an ME interface below yet. And then this one's obviously for like the machine holes. Uh, Ooh. Okay, so looking at these, I'm just trying to think like the next steps, right? There's plastic substrates, for example. There's these SMD components, which um, I think these can be used in place of resistors, right? Yeah. And then those ones, capacitor versus SMD capacitor. Let me look at this. Diodes and SMD diodes. Hmm. So what does it take to make an SMD resistor, for example? Carbon and electrum and polyethylene. That's really not too bad. And then you get 16 resistors. That's actually really good. For considering you only have to put 1 and 4, then you get 16 resistors. So 4 crafts would get you a full stack. It's only 4 carbon and 16 fine electrum wires, which is like 2 electrum ingots. It's not bad at all. This one's going to be a little bit more annoying, the transistor one. Wait. Oh, there it is. Now I think the microprocessor, this is like the the final tier of the first tier circuits. Um, I mean by that I mean the LV tier. It's the last one, and you get 3 instead of 2 for like an integrated one. Uh, Capacitor, SMD capacitor. Let's PVC and oh wait, PE, polyethylene and aluminum capacitor. This one makes 8. Thin silicone. Uh, Silicone? How do we even get silicone? Actually, though. Um, I'm not actually quite sure how we get silicone. Maybe this? Sulfur and polydimethacylglycerol. Silozane? Uh, that is some interesting names there. Chloromethane, chlorine, and methane. We do have some methane and we do have chlorine. So we could get chloromethane, and then that's just silicon, so we can get this. And then we have water, so we can get this, the dust. Okay, so we can get silicon rubber, which means we can get SMD capacitors, which means, well, I mean, we could either use the SMD capacitor or the capacitor. They both make 8, I believe, the capacitor and the SMD. It's both 8. Let's see, 72 polyethylene. Oh, 144. So the SMD capacitor uses less polyethylene. And then this one uses, well, this is like half an aluminum, I think, bar. Or, yeah. And then a polyethylene sheet, which is like a quarter of a polyethylene. And then SMD capacitor, 1. So a quarter. And then the silicone thing. Okay, I think this, yeah, it's definitely got to be better. It's just a little bit more annoying to get the thin silicone rubber sheet, but yeah, so, oh wait, what's this? Oh, if you put in 2, oh, that's PVC. If you do 2 PVC sheets, you get 12. So we don't have to do the silicone stuff. We can do PVC, which is these ones. Um, so these are used for the microprocessors, but I think you can, okay, they're used for a lot of stuff, technically. These are definitely probably going to be good to get into. It'll make it so I guess you would be putting less resources into the circuits, all this stuff. SMD diodes. Platinum. How do we get platinum? Oops. Platinum. I think that is going to be hard to get, I think. Because there is platinum ore, but I don't think we can get platinum ore right now. That's in the end, I'm pretty sure it looks like. So is there no other way to get platinum? Mm, I did see nether platinum ore, but it doesn't list it here in the ore spawn information. In this thing here, it mentions find platinum wire, but it doesn't mention how to get it or a good way to get it. I just don't think I can get the platinum. But these ones I think I can do. What does this say? Using PVC instead of polyethylene doubles your yield. The third and fourth material options are much more difficult to make and probably not worth considering for now. So this one is PVC and copper foil and sulfuric. All of these require sulfuric here to get the plastic circuit boards. Oh, okay. If you use polyethylene, you get 1. If you use PVC, you get 2. And that's for those. And then what about this? You can do either or. Sodium persulfate or iron 3 chloride. You need less iron 3 chloride. So what do we do with these plastic circuit boards? Well, apparently you can use them for a lot of stuff. Mm, microprocessor, integrated processor. This is like the next tier, I think, of these ones. Let me look at this. Okay, so for the microprocessors, you have to have these plastic circuit boards. And also, if you use a clean room, you get 6, but if you don't, then you're only getting 3, but that's still better than these ones, because these ones you only get 2. Okay, so, uh, what do we tackle first? Capacitor. I don't, I don't think I'm gonna do the capacitors, or at least not right now, because we have the SMD capacitors. So either I guess I can tackle these SMD components or the plastic circuit board, but for the sulfuric acid, I've got to think, because I don't think I have any sulfuric acid right now, do I? What, this is sulfide, hydrogen sulfide. Um, so sulfuric acid, um, hydrogen sulfide. There you go. That'll get us some sulfuric acid. Copper dust. Sulfuric copper solution. Not many, doesn't feel like there's many options here. I guess the main option might be this one. Hydrogen sulfide and oxygen. So, to get the hydrogen sulfide, you can do hydrogen sulfide and sulfur. This is actually used in our setup over there to make the ethylene. Natural gas, hydrogen. I mean, this one doesn't seem too bad, except for the fact that I'm gonna be needing to make hydrogen too. Let's see. Ugh, it's definitely a lot of stuff. Plastic circuit boards. And I mean, I know we're gonna have to make those for the microprocessors. Where are the microprocessors on here? Right here? No, that's not these, right? Is it? That's integrated processor. Third and final tier 2 circuit. Where's the one for the tier 1? Is it not gonna be here? Oh, the third and final tier 1. That's that one. These are the best kind of tier 1 circuits, and you won't unlock the better recipes for quite a while. But, so this one, it says it requires capacitor on the quest thing. Requires capacitors and plastic substrates. I wonder why it requires capacitors. I mean, you don't use them in the actual... Oh, I was looking at the clean room one. But you can use the SMD capacitors, which I think are better. These ones. Weird. I guess we'll start with the plastic substrates then. But then we've got to deal with the sulfuric, that whole thing. That's kind of annoying to deal with for sure. Gallium's gonna be... this one's actually pretty easy to do. SMD resistors. So let's see, where do we have carbon? I know we have more than 30 carbon dust. It's not over here, but I know we have carbon somewhere, right? Oh, there's 798 tiny piles of carbon dust, which is 88 carbon. So there's some there. How many carbon do we even need? Well, if we want to make a full stack of these, for example, we really only need 4 carbon. A fine electrum wire, do we have that here? No, but we can craft it. We need 16 if we want to do a full stack, so let's just craft that up real quick. And then, so that would go into the assembler with polyethylene. I wonder if I should set these to be auto-craftable. Probably, right? Okay. So we'll do this, and that, and then put it into the assembler that has polyethylene. Which should be this one, I think, right? Yeah. So if we put that in there, now we should be able to make SMD resistors. Say we wanted to make 64. Start. Let's see if they're going in there. They are. But it's not going. Oh, it's got to be HV. Which means I need that assembling machine over there. I completely skipped over the fact that we need HV for that. And so if we want to get this assembling machine going over here, I'm gonna have to get an HV energy converter first. So I guess that's what we'll switch gears onto right now. An HV energy converter. Energy converter. Converter. So this one, we're gonna need a lot of gold cables, 64. 64 Please tell me we have gold wires craftable. We don't. Okay, that's another thing we're gonna have to get set up here. Let's do... yeah, that one. Gold. Put that in there. And then 64. Oh, right. Cancel that one. Can't do that right now. Let's do this again. 64. Did it start? Okay. Yeah, it did. Okay. And then we're gonna have to do the rubber one. We could do an autocraft for the gold cables if we really want. Um, yeah, I don't think it's that important right now, to be honest. I'm just gonna throw all the, we've gotta convert all the wires into times 16 first. And then we're gonna just manually throw them into the rubber one here. Speaking of rubber, I'm actually gonna get more rubber inside of there. It's looking a little low. Let's see, how much? It can hold 12,000, and it's got 2304 in there. So it can get another 9696. And these ones, when they're extracted, it gets 1296. So let's do 7 blocks into the extractor. Okay. And then we're gonna take that, put that in there. There we go. Okay, so now the gold wires, they're still going, chugging along there. HV. Advanced integrated circuit. We've already got one of those, I think. Right there. So we're all set up on that. HV machine hole. Okay. Hello, Ticrissy. How's it going there? Uh, Maybe I'm gonna make an autocraft for the HV machine hole. This one. So we'll do this one first. And then this one. I think these are the same. Oh, wait, no. We want to do this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so these both require polyethylene. Or, this one does. For the HV machine hole. This one doesn't. But we have to use the assembler because we can't do this. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put this one and this one in there. Now we should be able to autocraft HV if we have, assuming we have all of this stuff, which we don't have stainless steel plates. So let's go ahead and I guess add those into here too. Oops, actually let's redo that one. I want to get rid of that program circuit here. And then that one goes into there. And let's see, do we have any stainless steel in? We have one, but we can get some more from over here. There's 50 stainless steel, the only amounts that we have. And then now, I think we're pretty good to go. If we want to craft an HV machine hull, missing gold cable. Ah, it came back to bite me. The fact that I didn't make gold cables in an autocraft. But let's take these gold wires here. We need to make them into times 16. This gets us 4. Then we've got to put them in here. And those will spit out into here. So now we've got 4, the 16 times. 16 times red alloy. That's, yeah. Wait, are those both this equal to each other? 720 divided by 144? Yeah. So this is equal, wait, what are these ones? Oh. These two are both the same? Okay. Interesting. So, I guess we'll just do this one. We still need 16 red alloy wires. And we don't have those auto-craftable, of course. So, do that. And then put this into here. And now, we do. 16. And once that's finished with that, we'll make it into a times 16 and then coat it with rubber. Uh, Rubber now. Put that in there. Okay. Actually, I just leave that in there. So we've got the outside done, and we've got the middle done. Wait, did we not make it do the HV machine hull? Autocraft? Ah, missing 2 gold cables, right? Uh, okay. We've got that. Then we'll just go over here, throw that in there real quick. Wait, 2 gold cables? Yeah, just regular gold cables. Okay. HV machine hull. Oops. 1. Now we're good to go. Start. And it's going to go through the process here. Crafting. Okay, that part's good. Crafting, 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 and done. We've got ourselves an HV machine hull. And now, for the HV energy converter. There we go. We got it. Um, so we're gonna have to get this set up over here. And what I'm gonna have to do is, uh, where is the conduit? Right there. So we'd have to run conduit from over there to over here to where we'll be putting this HV energy converter. And also, we're probably going to have to end up upgrading our conduit too from uh, wait, not energetic. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, energetic alloy wire to vibrant. Because this can carry 2048 RF, which is 512 EU. Now this does say 512 EU, so maybe, I mean, theoretically, I think that one might be able to handle this. Um, but I'm just not sure. Like, let me think here. Kind of want to set this up so that this is like right here, to be honest. So the output, yeah, output's facing this direction. And then that means this is actually going to have to be moved to right here. Because then there'd be wire in the middle here. Like that. I really don't know if the conduit is fine. If this one can support. It feels like it can. Because this is 512 EU and this one said 512. 512 EU. Uh, is there a way to test this? This isn't enough conduit right here to bring it from over to the from way over here to there. Uh, let's see. How far away is that anyways? Shit, definitely double digits. And also we can't go through this glass cable fluix. Have to go around it. We'll just go through right here. But we need more. We need more conduit. This isn't enough. Question is, how easy will it be to get more? Well, actually, so here's the thing. If I upgrade this to Vibrant, we can get 4 for every 1, which would be pretty good. So that means this 9 could become 36. So let me just try upgrading some of this. Oops. So it's 1 ingot per craft. So if you want, let's say you wanted to do 9, you would need 9 ingots. So this amount would cover, you would get 36. Vibrant energy conduits off of that. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. let's go here. Actually, let's go here. Throw that in there. There's our vibrant alloy wires. Can we do, oh wait, we're gonna have to go to the assembling machine with some conduit binders. And these, and these. Anything else? I guess that's it, okay. And we have to put that into the assembler, which can be an LV one, but we'll just use the HV assembler. We can use any of these, I guess. Right? No? Hmm? There we go. Okay, so all of that should be going into here. Yep. So now we've got 36 vibrant alloy energy conduits. Oh, and that was a quest and an advancement. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to get this connected. Uh, do we want to just, do we want to go in a straight line? I think so. That might be the easiest. Stuck in the cobweb. There we go. Now we've got a direct line. Okay, so, oh, wrong thing. Oops, and that was too far. Uh, oh, right. I forgot about that. When this connects to the other ones, it doesn't actually connect. It disconnects like that. So this is gonna be a little bit of an issue, I guess, or maybe a somewhat big issue, because we've got to connect everything with this conduit. Actually, everything. Uh, which means we're gonna need more of it. Can I even reach that? Oh, I can. That, 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 that. Yeah, that's gonna disconnect everything. At least we almost made it back to the energy production. So let's just take this conduit that we just got and upgrade this stuff too. We don't need 20 though. Well, maybe we do. Let's just do 12, I guess, for now. Uh, going to the wire mill, put this in there. Then we're gonna need more conduit, conduit binder. And why? Ah, I can't see anything because we lost power. Yeah, isn't that nice? So all the wires that I just made, I can't access. Shit. Huh. Yes. That is delightfully wonderful. Let's see here. Maybe if I temporarily do this. Now we should have power, maybe. Uh, we should. Why is this still offline? Is there anything? Oh wait. There's something using. So this got power. This is offline for some reason. The line broken down here or something? Hmm? Wait, where does this one go? MV energy converter? Oh, that goes to that one. Device offline. So where is... Here's the energy acceptor. Right there. Oh, I think I see. Uh, this is kind of annoying. So the energy acceptor would be like, literally like right there, I think. Right there. Let's get down to here. Energy acceptor. Oh yeah, it's got the old wire going on there right now. Okay, so let's do, okay, I think I know what we can do. Just to temporarily fix this problem. Just take some of this wire that's going out to here. We'll, we'll reattach this when we fix this other problem. I think that's gonna be enough to fix this problem over here. So this is the energy acceptor. 1, 2. Oh gosh, I can't see. Why did I have it going that way? Can I just go straight across like this? Why was it going like that? That's weird. Okay. Now it should have energy. Oops. Can't see. Okay. We've got device power. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the binders. Let's head over here. Oops, it was in this one. Get some more. 20. Nice. Okay, I think that's done. Oh wait, is it? Oh, we ran out of these. Now we might have ran out of power, but that's fine. Because we got 42 of these. That's going to be enough to connect us up to the actual power over here. Wait, it still has a lot of power. We didn't run out of power. Hmm? Why does this not have power? Um, because this doesn't have power. There's nothing going to the energy converter right now. Where is that energy converter? It should be like, oh, right there. There we go. Now it should be good. Okay. Finished all that. Now let's get this actual situation fixed over here. Into there. Okay, so this is filling back up. We're actually gonna put that back down again. Back where it was, right there. Okay, so everything over there, well, mostly everything over there, is now hooked up to this wire. That goes to the tree farm. This goes down to the electric blast furnace, which is going to be important for us to have hooked up, for sure. Wonder, are we going to have enough to get over there? I don't know. It's quite a distance. Ow. Damn pipes. Can't see. Ow. Okay, so this is an LV energy converter. This is for... Wait. No, this should be... This is where the... This is the electric blast furnace, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Can't get it from that angle, so... Go down here. Why do we have an LV energy converter there? Oh, right. For the pyrolyze oven, I think. Okay, so this is the important one right here. MV energy converter sends power to the electric blast furnace. Okay. Our electric blast furnace should be all hooked up now to the new wire. Okay. Is everything over here hooked up as well? I'm gonna go down and double check. I know we still haven't, we gotta rehook that back up. Let me double check this stuff over here first. Oh, right, that setup over there. That's our aluminum generator thing over here. But we don't have that running right now. Let's get this hooked up first, I guess. Okay. We've got the HV energy converter hooked up. That's perfect. Now we've got 3 left over right now, which is not actually enough to hook up to that, and also our farm. So if we want to hook those both up, we're going to need more conduit. Which means we would need a little bit more vibrant alloy. How much more? No idea. Oops, go here. And that. That's actually probably not going to be enough, I feel like. $23? The tree farm one's kind of a bit far. I know we can finish this one over here. If only I could see directly below. There we go. Okay, so that's hooked up. For the tree farm, this is gonna take a lot. Yeah. We don't need too much more though, it doesn't look like. How many? Um, Shit. How does this, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's 7 maybe? Maybe. It makes it in groups of 4, so we'll do, this should be more than enough. Yeah. Finish this wiring off right here. Okay. That and that. Perfect. We should be good to go now. Head downstairs. Finish off this wiring. Gotta go this way. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay. I think that'll do. Everything is upgraded to the Vibrant Alloy Energy Conduit. So that's a max output of 8,081.92 RF, which is 2,048 EU. So we should be good for a while now in terms of that, hopefully. That's all good. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Now that we have the whole system for energy conduits changed out, and we've also got our HV energy converter hooked up, now we'd have to figure out what wire we're going to use here, which I guess would probably be, maybe, do we use the vibrant alloy wire, I guess, right? Max voltage 512. Because if we try to use uh, a lower one, I don't think that's going to be good. Although it says here, oh, but this is a superconductor. Um, the energetic one can only do up to 128, and this is going to be HV stuff, so I think we need this 16 times. That's going to be quite a bit. It'd be 8 vibrant alloy ingots for 116 times. And right now, we're down to 7. So if we want to do more, we're going to need to make more. So we're going to need some ender pearls. And we're going to need them in dust form. So let's head over here. Oops. Not these ones. Okay. So now we go ahead and mix those to get our vibrant alloy dust, and then we've got to blast furnace them. That'll do its thing. I'll take a couple of them over there right now. Blast furnace is probably going to take a bit to do this. 15 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad considering it's HV now. Doesn't take too long to smelt these. There's one. Got 4 more. Dun, 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 dun. I also did kind of want to make the advanced steam turbine too, so more power production in case we, well, I'll show you in a second here once I put this in the blast furnace. So we've got the blast furnace running right now, obviously, and it's using a good amount of energy. I'll show you down here. Well, we've got more than just the blast furnace running right now, but you can see it's negative 700 RF per tick right now draining. Normally, it's not that high. I want to say it normally was about 200, negative 200. And so if we added at least one more advanced steam turbine, it would cover most of it, or, a good chunk of it for sure. Um, that's why I wanted to do one of those. But also, I do know that eventually we're going to be, I think, switching over to some gas stuff. Um, Let me get this mixer stuff over here so it keeps going. Throw that in there. So, benzene, right? There's benzene, and then there is it this one? No, nitrobenzene. So nitrobenzene compared to benzene. Nitrobenzene, benzene, nitrobenzene. So I think nitrobenzene is supposed to be better. So it says 1280 EU in 2 seconds. What's 1280 divided by 352? 3.6. 3.6 times 0.55. 2 seconds. Wait, it produces, yeah, so it produces the same, so the generation is 32 EU per tick for both of them. So I can't, based off looking at that, to me it feels like they're both the same, you know? They both do 32 EU per tick, so why would nitrobenzene be better? Is the real question. So you use these in a gas turbine, or advanced gas turbine, or even a turbo gas turbine. Now I think we could, if we wanted to, we could make a turbo gas turbine. This one generates quite a bit of power, 512 EU, I guess. Um, but if we're gonna use gas turbines, we're gonna have to make sure that we get the gas situation figured out so that we don't, run out. Just like gotta make sure we keep having gas. So, um, I don't know. Do these provide more power than uh, steam turbines? Let's look at the difference. Oops, steam turbine. So a turbo steam turbine does 512, and a turbo gas turbine does 512. So, I mean, there's obviously this large steam turbine thing, which I guess we could theoretically make this if we wanted. I think. Um, so input maintenance hatch. Just looking at this. It says base production for this is 1024, which is like 2 turbo gas turbines. Uh, let's go down here. So right now, we're using about 2000 RF per tick, which is like 500 EU per tick we're using. So like, let's say we had, for example, a 1 turbo gas turbine or 1 turbo steam turbine. This one of those would cover all of the energy being used. We wouldn't even need any of these turbines if we had one of those, either turbo steam or turbo gas. This was 4096. Oof, that's a lot. Like, I wonder, like, is it worth ignoring the other ones, right? Just comparing the first six here, the turbo gas turbine to the turbo steam turbine. Is it better to do the turbo gas turbine, or is it like the same as doing a turbo? I mean, in terms of voltage out, it seems like it's the same. But, just one runs off steam, one runs off of, you know, gases like benzene or whatever. And if we wanted benzene, we would need to have one of these things. Now we're already generating severely steam cracked light fuel. Um, and that's 150 benzene. Um, how fast does 150 millibuckets of benzene even disappear though? Inside, for example, an advanced gas turbine. It doesn't really say how fast it uses gas here. It can hold 4,000 millibuckets, but I'm not sure how long that lasts. Let's see. Can I find out? Turbine. Gas turbine. Even the FTB wiki isn't showing anything about how much gas it uses. It just says fuel efficiency 80%. But it's weird because the basic one is 90% fuel efficiency, which seems like it'd be better than the. Okay, so I guess that's how it works. It's less efficient the stronger it is, or the more powerful it is, the less efficient it is. Turbo is 70%. I'm just trying to figure out how fast this would last. Uh, I really can't find any text information about how fast the benzene disappears. I might have to do some testing at some point just to see uh, how fast that would go. So I guess what I'm thinking is if the gas turbine and the steam turbine of the same tier, so like turbo gas to turbo steam, if both of those um, are like the same power output, which I think it looks like they are, 512, then like, why would I need to why use gas when I can just use steam? I mean, it's like you either have steam generation with steam dynamos, for example, or you can have a gas production thing. Either way, you have to have something generating either gas or steam, and then you would either have your gas turbines or your steam turbines. But I don't see how the gas one is more advantageous, I don't think. At least not right now with, just these ones. Maybe like, once you need more power, right? There isn't, there's a large steam turbine and there's a large gas turbine, but here you can see there is a difference in these two, 4 times difference once you get to these. But like these ones, they're all the same. So I think in the earlier game, I guess, it seems like steam and gas are the same, but once you get to these ones, it's seems like it's better. Although the large gas turbine is EV, it looks like. The large steam you can do with HV. That's the differences, it seems. Hmm. Okay. So I know I didn't do too much today. It was mostly, well, I redid the cabling and stuff, got, the HV energy converter hooked up. I'm gonna get some more vibrant alloy off stream so that way we can get, at least a couple wires here. So that way we can get this advanced assembly machine hooked up. Um, and then I'll get some more oil. Probably get some more polyethylene stuff too, like that off stream. And do some more research on, maybe the I mean, from what I've researched so far, just now, eventually maybe gas will be better, but like for now, it seems like steam is fine. Equivalent. Uh, I've got to figure out, um, for these, for example, the large steam turbine, it's obviously multi-block, and I'm just trying to think if I should make it, you know? Is it a good idea? Um, I mean, it feels like it is, right? Because it generates 1000 EU per tick, but I've got to do some research into um, how much steam it requires and stuff like that, because, like, how do you power it? Obviously, it generates power, but it should be taking in steam somewhere, and I've got to figure out how much steam it takes in and what we can use to give it that steam. Maybe it's just a bunch of steam dynamos that we could feed into it or something, I don't know. But I'll try to figure that out. Uh, Energy output is based on rotor efficiency and current speed of turbine. Hmm, okay. So yeah, at least I was able to get all my energy conduit hooked up with the new Vibrant. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And, oh, I'm probably going to... Okay, yeah, so we did get all of the circuits auto-craftable, so this is nice. We did that. well, we had this one auto-craftable, but now we added these two also. So that's nice. Granted, not everything in here is auto-craftable, um, but at least we can make the circuits really easily now, if we have the stuff. So that's that. Um, I'll probably be getting some more stainless steel off camera, because I only have 9 stainless steel dust now. And I think that's really it for now. We didn't get too much done in terms of quests, mostly because I was, redoing the base with, that conduit and stuff. Um, and then I did a little bit of, trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the sulfuric acid for these plastic circuit boards, and then, um, trying to compare the capacitors to the SMD capacitors, and then figuring out how to get this stuff right, like the platinum wires, for example, which I don't think we can do right now, because you need the end, I'm pretty sure. Um, but the gallium, definitely gonna be, I guess, a little bit annoying. I mean, we can do it, but this one, the resistor, seems really doable, quite easy. Um, and then I think the capacitors should be not that bad either. It's diodes I don't think we can do. And yeah, so maybe I'll knock some of that stuff out next time. Plastic boards, yeah, we'll definitely look at the plastic boards and doing actually some of that stuff, perhaps. And then I think the distillation tower might be helpful at some point. I know that's right here. It says it requires the first tier 4 circuits, which is this one. I guess that's a workstation, which is uh processor assembly. Huh. Okay. Interesting. All right. So yeah, I guess have to figure that stuff out too. Cause like I've never done this mod pack before. I have never experienced Greg Tech before this playthrough of Nomifactory. So definitely a bit of learning to do here in terms of what I should be going towards. I mean, besides looking at the quest. Um, I know eventually, after we do this early game stuff, uh, I don't know if we do that one next, or this one seems like, kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you should go early than mid game, right? Mid game is the vacuum freezer. I remember seeing that. Um, yeah, so, anyways, enough of that for now. Think I'm gonna be wrapping up now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.